What's up everyone, V here, and I'm back. Yeah, I'm alive. I kinda disappeared for almost 2.5 to 3 weeks there. I don't know what happened. I've lost track of time a lot recently, but I just my mind's just been occupied. I haven't really had the willpower to really want to go out and make a bunch of videos. I've just been getting lost listening to music. I've been really getting into Muse recently, and they just dropped the anniversary remaster of Absolution. Phenomenal album, phenomenal remaster. I've also been playing a lot of that Fortnite OG because oh my god, bring back the memories. And I just kind of forgot to make videos, but we're back, and we're back with a banging one, a two-pack. This is the Marvel Legends Venom and Marvel's Knull. I think that's how you say his name. Two-pack. Um, I love Venom. I think he's awesome. He's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. I love the movies, even though they're kind of trashed on. They're just some dumb fun, and I really enjoy them. Topher Grace's Venom was all right. But it is a little dodgy. But I love Venom in the Spider-Man 2 game. Phenomenal. I love him in the cartoons. I just I just love Venom. I think he's a really cool character and it's a really cool design. I know literally nothing about Knull. I don't really. The most I know is I believe he made the symbiotes. That's all. That's all I got. That's all I can physically tell you. I don't know anything else. I mainly bought this 2-pack just for the Venom because it's the movie Venom, but it's the movie base Venom. What am I trying to say? It's the base of this Venom is the movie Venom, which I love, but it's painted like a comic Venom. And I wanted it, and I was like, I guess I'll cough up the cash and get Knull too. Um, so yeah, if I seem not knowledgeable about this character or seem clueless and lost, it's because I don't know anything. But I don't be knowing much. So that's also a thing. So yeah, this might be a bit of a longer review, but bear with me. I'll try to be faster. I kind of blabber on a lot in my reviews, so I'll try to keep it quick since Venom's just a muscle body. So before we get into these big beefy boys, side note, Knull is way bigger than I thought he was going to be. I thought he's a normal size. He's bigger than Venom. But yeah, before we get into these chunky beefy boys who definitely do not skip any day in the gym, take a look at the box. This is of course a 2-pack box. It's the bigger one, of course, because they're two bigger characters. I'd show the Deadpool one, but I don't want to grab it. Let's just say it's a big box. And yeah, you got, of course, CG renders of all the characters. P.S. The Venom has wings. We'll get into the wing problem later. But yeah, I got a Knull there, and then the picture of his comic look with the comic bubbles. And I gotta say, I don't care for the design. I don't care for it that much. The only Marvel Legends windowless packaging that I thought actually looked good is, I'll showcase one, who hopefully I'll review in the near future. I say that about a lot of figures, but I buy a lot of figures and I just get cramped and stuffed up. I still got stuff from last Christmas I haven't reviewed yet, but yeah, is the What If boxes. I really like how these look. This is the only Marvel Legends, except for this, I hate this. This is the only one where I actually like the background and everything, but yeah, I don't care. It's just I got too much going on. Yeah, I got King in Black. Yeah, I don't know if that's a comic issue. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, I don't know. Marvel Legends, Knull, Venom, got it at New Dimension Comics for the cheap price of $84. $84 for this Venom. It sounds pricey, but I did drop $90 for the OG TASM 2 Garfield Spider-Man, and that figure's trash. So yeah, Spider-Man, 60 amazing years. You got a decent art there. It's kind of cluttered with the two of them there, but he's got the luscious hair, and Venom looks like he's about to lick someone without their permission. Then on the side, you just got the CG renders of the figures in a normal stance. Ooh, little Spidey down there. thought that was Tom Holland Spider-Man for a second because of the eyes. Then you just got pictures of the figures again with their accessories. And yeah, these, like I said, they're beefy boys. They're big. They're beefy. We're gonna. Who should we do first? Let's do Knull first, because I don't care about him. So, yeah. Knull. Good old Knull, if that's how you say his name. I believe he is. Yeah, I don't know but who he is, but he's big. I mean, there'll be size comparisons, but just look at how big he is. I really thought he was like this size. I was completely wrong. Let's up the brightness a bit here. Ooh, a little too bright, a little too bright. He comes with only two accessories. His insane sword. Let's get him out the way so we can just focus in on this bad boy. Giant blade. It's got like a bunch of symbiote tendrils going around it, which looks really cool. Handles nicely sculpted. Everything's nicely sculpted. It is slightly loose in his hand, but it looks cool. And I just gotta say, the thing that kills me about the design is the head. If he had like a Venom type head and wasn't just gray man with luscious hair, he'd be way cooler. Can you tell I'm a fan of more masked looking characters? But yeah, there's that, and there's an alternate head, which is kinda lame. It's just him with a scowling face. At least this has like him gritting his teeth, kinda like Venom. But yeah. And then his hair's kind of flowing in the wind a bit, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't care about this guy, so it doesn't really bother me. This is basically the Sharon Carter of this 2-pack. Like, I bought it because I wanted the other ones. It's like I bought her because I wanted the Infinity Ultron Bath. I bought this for the Venom. He is just a bonus. But he isn't bad by any means. It's not a bad figure. If I'll preference this, it's a good figure, and if you like the character Knull, you'll probably love it. I don't care for him design-wise, and I don't know anything about the character to care about the character. I mean, I could learn about him, but I don't do research for my videos. But getting a good look at this, I don't know how old he is. He might be really old, considering he created the symbiotes. I'm assuming they don't put bios on the boxes anymore. You know, the one time I want a bio. Yeah, glad we're back to the window packaging, solely because the new ones suck. It has nothing to do with window or windowless. It's just design-wise, the windowless boxes are just trash. But yeah, he looks really good. He's got some nice wrinkle. Oh, what's going on with my skin there? But yeah, he's got some nice wrinkles. A little bit of shading, I think. Yeah, hard to tell sometimes. Especially when my lighting just gives natural shading to everything. But yeah, he's got them teeth and then the hair flowing. Just sculpted pretty well. Then I like he's got this cool night mummy aesthetic. And he got this really cool red like Venom logo, which doesn't really make sense why he has a spider logo, because Venom only got the spider logo because he was on Spider-Man. It looks cool, but lore-wise, it doesn't make sense. Unless there is a lore reason why he has the spider on his chest. Again, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. But it is a rubbery piece. Oh, it's an ab crunch. I thought it was a diaphragm. And these are also rubbery pieces, and it's, you know, like, rotates with that. It looks really cool. You got some nice, like, bandage wraps in there. Then on the arm, got this weird, like, muscle texture. Kind of like this Carnage figure underneath with these wraps going around, which look really good, and the wraps are painted. Is this in focus? Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, ignoring the head, it's a really awesome design. So, who knows, maybe I'll, like, give him a cool head. And then I'll like him, I don't know. Then on this hand, he has a more open hand as opposed to the gripping hand. He's got these nice claws, you know, he can scratch you, I don't know. I don't know what he'd be doing. Yeah, everything is sculpted really well, and he's got this, again, rubbery, like, cloth piece hanging down, all nice and tattered, and below you got, like, this really intense, like, muscular, like, look. It's a little tough plastic, but yeah, it's cool, and then you got more, like, this knight aesthetic in his boots, shoes here, which look really cool, and it's got a little bit of battle damage, which is nice. And yeah, it's about it. Not a whole lot I can say on the design, but oh, my feet hurt because I sit on them when I make the videos. One day I'll do like a room tour and you'll see how atrocious my setup is. I keep teasing it, but I never do it because I keep buying stuff and then I have to find places for stuff. One day, maybe for like a subscriber special or something. But yeah, articulation-wise, he's got a dumbbell joint at the head and the base of the neck. I think there's a joint because the neck keeps turning, which looks that far down and that far up. I mean, he should be able to look down because, you know, if he's fighting Spider-Man, if that's what he does, he's going to need to look down because he is very big. I'm hoping all of this is in focus. I never look through the camera. I look at the figure because if I look through the camera, I'm probably going to knock stuff over. Also rotates. Hair kind of gets in the way, but not too bad. Arms rotate around that far. You can't really get it all the way around because of the armor, but move out about that far. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and a hinge in and out rotation. And of course, up and down on this hand because he needs to hold the sword. Ow! Oh, just pinched myself on the elbow. But ab crunch moves literally not forward at all. This runs into this. But it can move back that far. Waist rotate. Oh, I thought. Oh, what have I done? The belt. I thought the belt was attached to that. That's interesting. Legs can't really kick forward or back at all because the cloth. I'm assuming you don't got cake back there. Can kind of do the splits. He's got a split on both sides. Let's help with that. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knee. Up and down at the ankle. And a rocker. So he does have some pretty good articulation. And I'll save the size comparisons for the end. Now, the main reason why I bought this set. That really hurt the pinch. Yeah, let's hope this Venom part of the review goes better, because last time I reviewed a Venom, it ended with a bloody nose. By the way, go check out that Venom review from last Halloween. It was an interesting one, to say the least. Also, this video was supposed to come out in the month of Halloween, but I just ran out of time because, again, well, he's kind of like hard to stand. His joints are like really annoying. Come on, Venom. Come on. Come on, Eddie. Eddie. That was an awful Venom impersonation. But yeah, accessories. He basically comes with what the movie Venom came with, but kind of alternate. He comes with 2 fisted hands, which I'm literally 100% certain they're just the original Venom figure's hands. And they got the nice white paint there, painted on pretty well. The white paint, I will say, is applied extremely well on this figure, which is concerning because sometimes when they layer stuff on black, it's not good, but they did it well on this figure. And he has, of course, on him right now, he has the closed mouth, but he does, of course, come with a tongue, because you can't have Venom without a tongue head, and it is sculpted really well. Tongue's nice and intense, the teeth are out sharp, and it looks really good. Hopefully that was in focus. But I kind of prefer my Venoms to have just the gritting smile teeth, but of course, and I will showcase the alternate head swapping on this guy, because I actually like Venom. It does look really awesome, but I kind of prefer the look of this a bit more. It looks a bit sleeker. I like the shape of the eyes a lot better. Also, because I'm swapping the heads, you can put movie Venom's head onto this body, and the blacks match pretty well, because, I mean, I think the movie one has a bit of a gloss, but the head's a little bit more matte, so it does match really well. And you can have a movie Venom with the symbol and the white there, which is really cool. But we're not here to talk about movie Venom. We're here to talk about a random comic issue Venom. And his main thing, if you saw the box, is he has wings. Come on, Venom. We need to, like, move the weight. Okay, he's gonna be standing weird, because for some reason his ankles are being strange. And I don't think yeah, that wasn't a problem on the other Venom. But, like, they're really stiff and aren't wanting to go forward a whole lot. So, that might just be my copy, because the other Venom doesn't have that problem. Because the other Venom had really loose wrists, but this one's wrists are nice and tight, so it might just be a copy thing. And I hope the problem I'll bring up right now is another problem on my copy, because, of course, on the box, he had wings. And notice how they're not on him? I can't, for the life of me, get the wings to go in. Here are the wings. They're huge. That was my watch, by the way. It is currently 3 a.m. Yep, I'm recording this at 3 a.m. And yeah, this is what it looked like with the wings. It looks awesome, right? It looks freaking cool. I cannot, for the life of me, get these pegs to go into that hole. This is not an actual attempt. I'm just showing that, like, I just can't get it in. I have pushed with all my might. I've heated both of them up and pushed with all my might, and then realized I think the chest is hard plastic. Heating it up won't do a lick of anything. And yeah, it sucks because, like, I mean, come on, Venom with wings, that's awesome. He had the wings in the game, which is why I was trying to review this as soon as possible, because number one, I bought it and it's awesome, but two, because, you know, Venom's in the game and he has the wings in the game. If that's a spoiler, the game's been out a while, and I think there's an official promo pic, I don't know, but for some reason I just can't get them in. And then I was trying, and it just wasn't going in, and then the thought hit me, if I can't get them in, what happens when I finally do? Will they come out? So I just decided, I'm gonna give up. I'm happy with my Venom, and I don't want to possibly have the wings stuck in them forever for the sake of a video. If you want to see him with the wings in all his glory, watch another review. I'm literally telling you halfway through the review to watch another review, but, like, or just look up pictures. Like, this is the best I can do for you, is that. I mean, the wings are sculpted really well and painted beautifully and have nice articulation. They have a hinge joint here and a hinge joint here, and are sculpted so beautifully and painted really well. They got nice shading and hues. I just can't get them in. I don't know why. I hope it's on my copy. I really do. But, yeah, that's my major problem. And I sound like I'm really mad about it, because on one hand, Venom with wings would be cool as hell. But also, I bought it just to have a generic Venom. Just have, like, movie Venom, but with the comic symbol and everything. So, I'm perfectly fine with this. This is great. I love this. It's just, it'd be cool if I could give him the option of wings, but I'm also afraid I won't be able to get him out, or it'll be really tough to get him out, and I might break him. I don't know. Hopefully, if you buy this, it won't be a problem, but that's a dicey $80 that might not be worth it, but the Venom figure itself is absolutely worth it. And if you don't care about Knull or the wings, go on eBay, maybe try to find this Venom on its own, because it is awesome. The first movie, also Train, the first Venom movie figure, which, this is literally, the only difference between these two figures is the head and the paint. This figure's great. The only problems I had were just the loose wrists, which this figure doesn't have. But that's probably just my copy. I love this Venom so much. You don't understand. I love it so much. I'd say it's my favorite Venom, but it's competing against, like, 2 other ones. So there's not much competition. But let's get close up on this gooey, slimy boy. That head sculpt is cool. I love that head sculpt so much. I love the shape of the eyes. There's a reason why I prefer this head. Like, yeah, that's cool, but, like, I just love the shape of the eyes here. And he kind of looks like a bumbling idiot here. He looks like he's scheming. But like, oh, I love the shape of the eyes on this so much. Also, like, here it is next to it is a bigger head than the movie Venom 2, which is interesting. But like, oh, I love it. And the teeth are painted really well. They're an off-white as opposed to the pure white of the eyes and symbol, which is a nice touch. It just looks so good. Oh, I love it so much. Then to the chest, look at how crisp and clean that spider logo is. The only complaint I have is that the end of the symbol, for some reason, goes below the ab crunch. So if you wanted the full symbol showing, you'd have to like... Is that like how it would be? Nah, this is more proportionate. Yeah, that feels more proportionate, right? But like you'd have to maybe get it like that to have the whole like symbol showing, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, because it does look like something's missing when you have it like this. But beyond that, it looks great. That symbol is painted so crisp and clean. It goes all the way around onto the back. And yeah, he does have those giant holes for the wings, which sucks. It's my one complaint with this figure. And I can't even really use the wings, so that's another problem. But yeah, and it's a little tough lining it up perfectly, but it looks good, and it's got nice... They layered the white paint on really nice, and look at those lines. It's so crisp and clean. It's what we like to see. The rest of this is just the same sculpt. It's got the nice, like, symbiote texture throughout. That nice, slimy, just slightly, like, really muscular, but not too proportionate body, because, of course, it's Venom. You got the white on the hands as well. Painted beautifully. Again, you got these nice claws, which look awesome. This is just awesome figure. It looks really good. He's got these thunder thighs and then these thin as hell calves. Like, come on, man. And then you got his weird toes. What are those big toes? They are strange. And of course, we have to acknowledge the cake in the room. Lord have mercy. He's packing heat back there. But yeah, this Venom figure is awesome. I love it so much. It's so good. There's not much to talk about sculpt-wise, because it's just muscle body with symbiote texture. But yeah, articulation-wise, he has a dumbbell joint at the head. Looks up that far. Doesn't really look down too far. But he does rotate, and you can finesse it to kind of get some cool like side angles, which is nice. Arms rotate, hinge out, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, all hands rotate and hinge in and out. He has, I think he's one of the first 6-inch figures from Hasbro to have the diaphragm ab crunch combination, so he can arch that far back. Kind of scuffs the paint there whenever you like move it too far, so be careful, but 9 times out of 10 that's covered up. And you can crunch super far forward, which is really, really nice. Kick that far forward, and of course you can't kick back because of that cake. Lord! Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Oh, he can't really do the splits too well. The thunder thighs getting in the way. Speaking of thighs, thigh rotation, double jointed knee almost at elbow. Then the atrocious... Oh, it's not even moving. Hinge up and down at the ankle with rocker. You could probably just hit that with heat and fix it. Oh, he's standing. That's nice. Yeah, this figure's great. And the blue hues are not on the figure. He's just straight black. That's just my light. It'd be cool to see this with like the black and blue hue that the one bigger, bulkier Venom has. But this is just cool. I love it so much. I feel like he's more matte. I wouldn't really say... Well, I don't know. I'd say he's like in between matte and gloss, because like this Venom, like the legs are really glossy, but the upper body's more matte. He's kind of in the middle of it. But yeah, he's great. I love him so much. I know it's $80, but my god, it's actually worth it for this Venom. I love it so much. But yeah, Knull's like bigger, which is strange. Time for comparisons. our average comparisons here is, here they are, next to Moon Knight. And Black Series scale figure, here they are next to Appo. I'll review you one day. They just making them look so small. And for a Transformers Voyager class here, they are next to Optimus Prime. Yeah, it's still an awful impression. And for a more 7-inch scale comparison, here they are next to a DC McFarlane figure, The Flash. They make the 7-inch figures look small. And a Jazzwares Halo figure, here they are next to Halo 3, Master Chief. So yeah, these are some big beefy boys. But let's compare them to some more, run-of-the-mill Spidey characters. Of course, we have to bust out Spider-Man. This is the cel-shaded figure. Just look at how tiny he is. Microscopic. And a couple black suit Spideys. Here is the first release. This is mostly just for Venom. These next comparisons are literally all just for Venom. I don't really know who goes with Knull. And hopefully we'll review soon the Carnage VHS 2-pack Venom. Symbiote Spidey. I do want that retro Spider-Man. I'm getting them mixed up. Venom, my god. Also, here he is next to that movie Venom. And finally, what I believe is the perfect Carnage to go with this Venom is this Carnage. Came out in the Let There Be Carnage wave. And when I mean Let There Be Carnage wave, I mean it had the movie Venom and the rest was comic. But yeah, let's get Knull the hell out of here for a minute, because both of these have are comic character figures, but are super realistic, and I think they just look great together. Look at that. That's amazing. I just love this Venom so much. This is my favorite Venom. Again, not much competition. I mean, it's also just competing with itself, but with a different head. But still, I love this Venom so much. I do believe, if you can get it cheaper, or if you can just get the Venom, get the Venom. If you like Knull, just then get the two-pack, but it's a crime if you're a Spider-Man fan and a Venom fan to not have this Venom, because I don't have the other ones, but I guarantee this is probably the best Venom Marvel Legends has put out. It is that good. Yeah, of course they put him in a pricey as hell set, but man, I dodged it for a year because of the price, but it's so worth it. I love this Venom so much. He's so cool. And yeah, this video went by really smoothly. Not as chaotic as that Venom. Sometimes I'm a little sad when a video's a little too smooth and calm. I feel like, oh man, I should be throwing in more jokes, doing more craziness, but I don't want to force stuff in the videos and just have it feel unnatural. So yeah, here are the boys. Look at them. These big beefy boys. I know I just went over it, but do I recommend this 2-pack? Kinda. If you like Knull, and I'm assuming if you like Knull, you already love Venom, then I recommend it. If you do not care about Knull in the slightest, just try to track down the Venom maybe on eBay or something by itself, because this Venom's phenomenal. This Venom is borderline perfect. Besides the wing problem and the ankle problem could probably be fixed with just putting a bit of heat to it and working the joint. I just haven't done that. And the wing problem, hopefully is just a problem on mine. I'm assuming you can get the wings in there. I'm just a little too worried. But yeah, if you can get the Venom on its own, if you don't care about Knull, then I highly recommend you do that, because the Venom's phenomenal. But if you like Knull and are a Knull fan, or at least think he's a really cool looking character, I would recommend it, because it is a good figure. I feel like I'm slighting it a lot. It's not bad. It's a really good figure. I just don't care for the character at all. But if I was a huge Knull fan, I'd probably be like losing my mind. But yeah, again, I bought it for the Venom, and I think it 100% is worth it for this Venom. I love it so much. So yeah, that's about it. That's my consensus. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I don't know why I throw numbers in there sometimes. I don't really do that often. Like, subscribe, check out my previous reviews. A lot of Marvel Legends and even more Spider-Man. And even more Spider-Man to come and even more Marvel Legends. I will try my hardest to keep uploading consistently. I don't know. It's just like I'd play like Fortnite until like while listening to some Muse till like 1:30, get a midnight meal and watch an episode of a show, Seinfeld, and by the time I'd be done, and then after I watch it, I'd start listening to music again, and the next thing I know, it's like 3:30, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I shouldn't be making a video at this time. But I decided, screw it, we gotta make a video. I can't keep making you guys wait. That's also gonna kill the channel. So yeah, I do have a lot of stuff coming, and hopefully coming within the next couple days. I'll try to upload consistently, because I definitely have the stuff to do that. But yeah, also check out my Instagram, MoonEdXO. If you ever think I'm dead, check out the Instagram. I probably have uploaded like 50 stories because that's what I do. And you can see stuff that I get, which may or may not get reviewed. Yeah, and I will try to use the community post thing to do polls for things to upcoming reviews, see what the people want. Because it was successful the first time. But yeah, I'm rambling. You've either left already or like, can this guy shut up? So yeah, that's about it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't get, if you see some black goo, I know it's tempting, but don't let it attach to you, because either it will kill you, turn you into Topher Grace, or make you try to take over the world with your best friend. So yeah, that's about it. Yo, I knew the Venom impersonation was going to be bad, but I did not expect it to be that bad. Let's try that again. Peace. Yeah, let's just end it right here.